to do now. It's a dead end, isn't it? As long as finding my Aunt Corey.
Maybe it's not a dead end, you know. Maybe it's a cosmic stop sign signaling you, saying you shouldn't try anymore.
From who? Whom?
I don't know. From whoever's running things, you know? I mean, in the big sense.
Now, whoever it is, it sure isn't me. I felt so brave and bold going off like that, and now it's...
Well, Emily, you should still feel that way. I mean, it took a lot of what my dad calls moxie.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't feel so brave about going back to the Quartermains. But there's no other option. There's no trails to follow. There's no clues as to where my Aunt Corey might be. I guess it's pretty clear she didn't want contact with any of us.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about the Quartermains, Emily. They really do want you with them.
Yeah, right. And after we put them through this, they're probably going to feel really responsible for me. And they'd be pretty mad, too. And I'll tell you one thing. Angry Quartermains are not a pretty sight.
Emily, they're going to get over it. You know? I mean, at least they realize how unhappy you were.
Yeah, well, going back doesn't make me feel any happier.
Well, you don't have to decide anything right now. Okay? Oh, wait. Just a second. Yeah, I was right. One mom left the lights on timer, so nobody's gonna notice if they're on at night. I'm telling you, we have so much emergency supplies in the basement, you know? So what we can do is just hang out here and see how long it takes my mom and dad to find us. You can consider what you want to do.
Okay. I will. But you know what? Right now, I am so beat. I think I was taking a nap.
Well, go for it. The guest bedroom's on the left at the top of the stairs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Hey.
Couldn't sleep.
Well, maybe later. Here, I made you a tuna fish sandwich.
Great.
Yeah.
Why is it that funny color?
Oh, that's curry powder. My mom puts it in.
Oh, cool.
You know, it sure seems weird without her and Lou and Foster here.
Yeah, well, we'll be back soon, and everything will be back to normal.
Things can't be really normal till my dad gets back.
At least you know what normal is. I can't even remember. You know, I was lying upstairs thinking of what I should do. Do I walk back into the Quartermains and say, "Hi, I'm back from Albuquerque, and I couldn't find anybody else who wanted me. I don't really want to be here, but there's no other place I can go"?
I don't recommend that approach. I mean...
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I close my eyes and I remember when I was in that cave and that snake was rattling. And I'm terrified. And I want my mom so bad. And then all of a sudden I think of Alan. And how I wish he was there so much because at least he could protect me.
Well, Dr. Quartermain's a great guy, Emily, but you protected yourself.
You know who else I thought about when I was in that cave? There's that rattlesnake. I thought about Monica. And I felt so sad that I wasn't going to be able to make up with her before I died. Or at least let her know that it wasn't her fault. No matter how terrible I acted, she was always trying so hard. See, that's her problem. She's always trying too hard. And now that I'm back, and with me having run away, she's probably going to try even harder and be angry at the same time. I just don't know, Lucky.
Emily, like I said, you do not have to decide right away. You know, I mean, you can stay here quite a while. I just wish I could have helped you more. I mean, if we could have found your aunt, least she would have had some options, you know.
Are you kidding? Lucky, I could not have gotten halfway to Boston without you. You were amazing.
Not really.
Really.
Thank you. Morning.
Hi. What you making?
Pancakes.
You know how?
Yeah, you just read the back of the box. Oh. Dang it. We're out of milk.
Can't you use water or something?
Nah. You could always have dry cereal.
I suppose.
You know, if I take my bike through the woods to the grocery store in McCormick, I can pull this off. 'Cause nobody knows me there.
Lucky, don't you think that's kind of dangerous?
Yeah, but it's worth it. Make yourself at home.
I'll be back soon.
I will.
Dr. Alan Quartermain has been taken to General Hospital, where he also serves as Assistant Chief of Staff. Dr. Quartermain was a passenger in the car driven by his son, Alan Quartermain, Jr.
Oh, no.
According to local police, Alan Jr. was not injured in the accident, but his blood alcohol level is alleged to have been above the legal limit, and charges are pending. An ELQ spokesperson issued a statement saying Dr. Quartermain is resting comfortably and his family is with him. We'll bring you more details as they become available.
Emily. Emily? What'd you leave for? Emily. Oh, no. Foster, no. Foster, hey, it's nice to see you, too. I miss you, but it's too soon, okay? Now just stay here.
You know I'm right. You might as well admit it.
Why? Because it's the most likely thing that Lucky would have done. That immediately makes it the least likely. Careful.
No, that's not the reason, sweetheart. The reason is because little Johnny 3 purchased 2 airline tickets from Albuquerque, I'm tired, to Port Charles on my pilfered credit card.
Now there is probably the first sound piece of reasoning that you've had for this entire caper.
That's a matter of opinion.
Well, what if he purposely put those tickets on this credit card so that we would follow him here? I mean, have you ever thought about that? Where is he? Why did he all of a sudden just give up?
Yes, Reginald, my good man. A message from Monica, if you would. Tell her that we are following the least likely lead, which means we're back home. The fugitives are still out, but they're here somewhere. We just haven't pinpointed them yet, okay? All right. Thanks.
Not up there. What did Monica say?
I left word. She's at the hospital. Apparently Alan dinged himself up in the car last night. He's okay. He's okay.
That's good.
So, you hungry? Silly question, huh?
I guess the first thing we do is make a list of possible hiding places.
The most obvious place to look would be the catacombs.
Let's rule that out.
Right. Hey, look. A brand new milk.
Look, a brand new mess. Looks like an attempt at pancakes.
You know, I haven't figured out yet why we haven't been able to catch up with the little sneaks, but I'll tell you this, all that time you wasted at the RMV in Boston didn't help.
Me? Me? Well, what about you? I mean, did you notice how long that line was, or were you too busy coming up with some kind of a convoluted strategy that never even paid off?
All right, now it's my fault. My fault again, huh? Convoluted? I'm telling you, it was the only strategy either one of us could come up with. I had a plan, at least.
Oh, yeah, right. You brilliantly deduced that the most likely thing that Lucky would do would be the least likely thing that he would do, making it least likely that he would fly direct to Albuquerque, Mr. Detour through Chicago!
You know, I get real sick at taking the blame and getting my head bit off just because your son ran off with the first little girl that made his hands sweaty.
That's a horrible thing to say to me, Luke. But I shouldn't be surprised, should I? Because you've treated me like excess baggage for this entire trip.
Oh, get off it, will ya? Just stop with that. That's not true. I told you I didn't want you to go with me in the first place.
Stop it! Just stop arguing for 1 minute!
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Is Emily down there, too?
No. I guess she heard Dr. Quartermain got in an accident, so she went to the hospital. At least that's what the note said.
Come over here. Give me a hug before I blow up at you. Come on.
The grin, cowboy. Lose it.
Oh.
I can't save your bacon on this one.
Do you realize how wrong you were, sending us on a wild goose chase across the country and back again?
In the Quartermain's jet, it was sheer torture.
Now, don't go pretending that you weren't worried sick the whole time.
Worried sick, almost broke out in a rash. What have you got to say for yourself?
I'm sorry. Let's start. Yeah, I kept Emily safe while she did something she had to do.
Yeah, I know. However, when we taught you survival skills, they were to be used in life and death situations. That's what the money was for. That's what the credit cards are for. Not to impress the first little girl that makes your palms sweaty.
We're friends.
Good. Counting on that.
Nevertheless, this was not a life and death situation. Agreed?
Agreed. I got you guys to spend time together, didn't I?
I do not enjoy being manipulated by a 12-year-old.
I'm right, though.
Yes, you're right. Things are better than they've been in a long time.
They are? They are. Why didn't you point that out earlier?
Because if I'd pointed it out, you would have found some way to mess it up.
No, I wouldn't have. Okay, all right. Maybe I would have.
This is perfect, you guys. I mean, it couldn't happen on a more perfect day.
What day?
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, think about it. Come on, today is...
It's our anniversary.
That's right. Okay, Dad, now you can go over to Mary Mae's and pick up Lou, and Mom, we can thaw something out of the freezer.
Hey,
for
you
dinner.
stay out of this. I'll go pick up Lulu.
All right, I guess I'll thaw something.
It's our anniversary. You live one more day,